The Rockhampton car 22 out of 7. Rory Evans finds himself out of position number 8 in the 197 car. Neil Caldoulis is in position number 8, and Joel Berkeley is right at the back in position number 10. Big field of cars. Big field of very fast production cars. Here we go. Adrian Stott versus Richard Cook off the front row. Aaron Sander, Josh Crang on the second row. Braden Pacey, Jaden Peacock. Here we go. Green flag off and running. Side by side, and we've got a bit of a turn in turn number 1. Not enough room for the cars that went into turn number 1. Sander says thank you very much. Once you're on the racetrack, you just move up in your line. Green one this time, off and running. Aaron Sander down on the inside, and Richard Cook it is on the outside. Side by side as they bounce around turn number 2 and down under the canteen corner. Car 63 is the one with the muscles out there. That's Braden Pacey. Has muscled his way up into position number 2. Richard Cook was the one who got unceremoniously moved out of the way, and they're all chasing the Cordy. Aaron Sander, Braden Pacey, Richard Cook, Josh Crang in there with Neil Caldoulis. Rory Evans trying from the back of the pack to get up to the front, but the race cars in front. We've got a piece of race damage lying on the middle of the racetrack in turn number 2 as they go underneath the control tower once again. Race leader is Aaron Sander through turn 2 and down the back chute. Aaron Sander, Braden Pacey in 2, Richard Cook in 3. Then we've got a whole gaggle of cars around the outside. It's Joel Berkeley trying desperately to get up to the front of the field. Has moved to the outside, and Neil Caldoulis, and is up into position number 4. Can he continue driving on the outside? Caldoulis fights back on the inside. Richard Cook is the one in front of them, half race distance. Race leader, Aaron Sander. We've got, have a look at Joel Berkeley. Outside passage. Here he comes. Joel Berkeley on the outside of Braden Pacey. Has got himself up into 2. Has he got enough time? He's got 4 laps to run down Aaron Sander. Aaron Sander, Braden Pacey. Then we got him 3 wide into turn number 3. Neil Caldoulis gives Pacey a nice old how do you do and turns him around. That one was pretty simple. Well, that's going to help Joel Berkeley, and it will be a nose to tail restart. Aaron Sander, Joel Berkeley. We'll wait and see where they line up after that. Braden Pacey goes back into position number 3. We have got 4 laps remaining. It's not over by a long way, folks. Watch for the green one. Off and racing, Aaron Sander versus Joel Berkeley versus Braden Pacey. That's the front 3 as they go round turn 2 and head down the back chute. And Joel Berkeley up high on the racetrack is going to inherit the race lead. No, he won't. Through turns 3 and 4. He'll have another go next time around as they go underneath the control tower. Braden Pacey back in 3. Rory Evans is on the inside of Richard Cook. So they're battling it out right through the field as Pacey again gets a hammering this time from Richard Cook as Rory Evans gets through. 2 laps remaining in the event. Joel Berkeley on the outside, Aaron Sander on the inside. Berkeley's got the drive off turn number 2, and Joel Berkeley has finally got himself to the lead. Then it will not go round the corner. Right flag out, 1 to go. Aaron Sander versus Joel Berkeley. We're not there yet. Around turn 2, Berkeley comes to the inside, moves to the outside yet again. Aaron Sander, Joel Berkeley, the thing won't go for him. Aaron Sander, Joel Berkeley, Rory Evans and Braden Pacey with a little bit of biff and barge and push and shove in the back of the pack. Wow. Aaron Sander has got himself 2 wins. And as we said before, folks, you are only a youngster. This is a Ford Cortina. Oh, Aaron, it's getting tough out there, but well done.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was going to get Joel back, but he pushed forward, so I just snuck back under again.
Okay. 2 wins should be enough to get you into the feature, do you think?
Yeah, it should be somewhere up the front there, which is good, yeah.
Okay, plans for 40 laps. First of all, you better do some weightlifting or something because it's going to be a long way.
Yeah, just hang in there and make sure you don't make any mistakes, pretty much, yeah.
Okay, put your hands together, folks, for him. Well done, Aaron Sander.